Hi guys, welcome back. Today is the third day for Codeless Presents, a 7-day free online workshop for launching your websites and your online presence free of cost. Today we are going to learn about WordPress and what is WordPress, why we are choosing WordPress, and how we can install it on our hosting that we bought yesterday. Before starting, let's recap the yesterday's things that we did. We purchased our domain codelessprocess.in, and we also purchased a starting shared hosting package from bigrock.in, and we also set up our DNS from the bigrock account management. And after that, we also understood how we can access our hosting space and how we can upload and where we can upload our files so that it will be visible on our website. The next thing is today Gaurav is going to help us on WordPress installation, walking through what WordPress is and all that. So Gaurav, over to you for the day.
Yeah, thanks, Pradeep. So, hello guys, good evening. So, as Pradeep started the session, so let's don't waste our time and jump into the WordPress. So, let's see what is WordPress. Open. So, the very first thing is WordPress. With the help of WordPress, you can create a website, a blog, a portal, and e-commerce websites. So as you have heard, lot of things in the market with the help of which you can create a website. So WordPress is one of them. So let's see how the WordPress is going to help us in creating a website or an HTML page for the hosting we have purchased yesterday. Oh, why WordPress? So why WordPress? Uh, WordPress provide us the customizable designs with the help of which we can change the theme of our HTML page or a website, which comes with an handy feature of SEO. So it whenever you are creating a website, SEO is the most important thing, which help us to Google to find your online presence or website you have created. And another important thing is responsive mobile sites. So with the help of WordPress, you can create a responsive sites which can be opened on a mobile device, tablet, or a desktop, or a PC, or a laptop. So which comes with an handy feature of high performance, manage on the go, high security. So with these things, you can change the layout of a website while walking, while traveling, while sleeping, and all those things. And which comes with an handy feature of media management and easy and accessible. So WordPress comes with a very good feature of media management. We have lot of images, lot of images, infographics and GIFs in our sites. So with the help of WordPress, you can easily manage those things. So there is one more thing which I want to discuss you today, because WordPress, there are a lot of content management systems available in the market with the help of which you can create your websites. So most of these are Magento, Drupal, Joomla, others, and WordPress. So you are going to see you are seeing that WordPress has a 59.8% share among the others. Uh, Leading content management system. So, which clearly says WordPress is the winner among the content management systems for creating a websites. So, there are a lot of very big giants who are using WordPress for their online presence. Some of them we know, some of them we don't know, but I think most of the people don't know about those things. So, one is TechCrunch, BBC, Sony, Disney, Facebook. We all know these big giants. So, these are using WordPress. So now let's move ahead. So how to know if a website is built with a WordPress? So there are a lot of things available in the market, and there are a lot of websites which are present in the market. So whenever we see a website, first thing comes into our mind is how this website is created. Who created this website? So with the help of buildwith.com, we can easily find that whether this website is created using WordPress or not. So let's see that into an action. So let me click on buildwith.com. It is open. After that, I can, let's say, type www.intelli ads.com. So let's see how this website is created. Apache, Limitless, OpenSL, so retail technology. So we are seeing that it is using WordPress. So this website has been built with the help of WordPress. We can find WordPress 4.7 is used in this website. So let's try with another example like www.howgoogle.com has been created, which is a very popular. So here we are seeing it is using PHP and other frameworks. So if a question comes into your mind that you have to find how this website is created, you can use buildwith.com. So now let's move ahead. Uh, So, how WordPress works. So, everything, whenever we are creating anything, it has some dependency with the help of which the system has been working. So, WordPress is dependent on a database. So, database can be any type of database we are currently available in the market. So, there are different type of database which are available in the market. Some of those we know, like MySQL, which are very popular database. So in this presentation, in this workshop, we are using MySQL. So how WordPress works. So basically, when WordPress comes with an handy feature of admin dashboards, from where you can manage your WordPress things like you can manage the website like title, description, and all those things. So whenever you made a changes into the WordPress, that changes goes into the database and will reflect to the user. So whenever request comes from a browser, as we have previously seen, so when you type google.com, it will go to the database and fetch the details for you. So this is how WordPress works. So now moving ahead. So the first thing is let's create a database. Okay. So as we have seen in the previous slide that WordPress is dependent on a database. So now we have purchased in a previous session a domain hosting. So now let's create a database with the help of MySQL data wizard. So let's see that into an action. Uh, okay. So first thing we have purchased a hosting. So I have go to codeless.in/cpanel. So here I landed. After that, you have to put your username, which is anything, and password. So after entering username password, you will be redirected to this kind of views. You will be redirected here. So you are seeing lot of things. So don't get disheartened because most of the things you will eventually learn after having this workshop. So now the first thing is my SQL database wizard. So I have to click on this. After that, it will be giving an option of creating a database. So now let's say create a database for our website, which we are going to launch in this workshop. So it is codeless deliver mode. So I have created a database. Now click on next step. It will create a database. You have seen a message, it has created a database. So let me copy paste this thing, which is going to be used in the next sessions. I have stored this thing here. After that, it is asking me create database users. So let's say every database has a user. So we have to create a user here. So I type it code less. It has a maximum 7 characters max. So it is code. Keep it simple. Password. So the very first thing is password should be very protective. So we are using password generator. I have generated this password and I have copied use this password and create a user. So it will be going to create a user. I have keeping this password here, which is going to be used for future references. So it has created a user that is code ASG code. This is my user and this is my database. So please keep those things in a separate file so which we can use in a further. So now click on all privileges and click on next step. So now complete the task. we have created a database and a user for our WordPress website or for our codeless project. So now back to the presentation. Let's see. So after logging, we have created a website. So this part is done. We have created a database for our WordPress website. Now let's going forward. Upload WordPress file to hosting. Now a WordPress, we have to download a WordPress from the link wordpress.com, wordpress.org/download. Let me click here, and after that I have to click on WordPress 5.4. Clicking on that, my download getting started. So I have it is going to be downloaded within a few seconds. So let's see. Once the download complete, we have to log into a cPanel, which we have already did. So let me close this tab and go to our bigrock.com codeless presence. This is our cPanel window. Go log into the cPanel, going to the public HTML folder using file browser. So there is one more handy things comes like we have to search for file manager. Sorry, it's a file manager. Click on that. It will redirect to another page which has a listing like this. So we have to click on public HTML, and here we are seeing initial pages which are present. So if I open code less lens.in, it is showing under construction. So now we have the WordPress with us. So we don't need this under construction. We are creating a live website. So let me remove those things. Selecting this, and where is the delete option? There is, and skip trash. We are not doing this. Confirm. We have an empty directory for our codeless plans. Now, if I enter this, what we are getting a 403 error because there is nothing available in this directory. So now we have to upload our WordPress, which has been downloaded. So for uploading anything onto a cPanel using File Manager, click on upload button. So it will redirect to you and another page. After that, you have to select a file. Click on select file, then download option. We have WordPress 5.4.zip. I have selected this and opened this. So it is going to be uploaded within a fraction of seconds. So my upload is complete. Let's see whether the upload is successfully or not. Click on reload. We have WordPress 5.4.zip here. Now what next? Since it is a compressed thing, we have to uncompress it. So right click. There is an option of extract. So you can extract to a public HTML files to extract this. Now let's click on extract files. So it is going to be extracted. Close. We have seen it has been extracted into the WordPress folder. So let's delete this. Confirm. Click on WordPress. So it has been extracted into another folder. So now let's select all, and we have to move that thing into a parent folder. So now here is an option of move. So move those things to public HTML, move files. So all the files has been moved to our parent, where initially the 3 files are present. So we don't need this folder. So let's remove this. Okay. So our upload has finished. So now unzip, and we have uploaded the WordPress.zip. Now WordPress installation. So how the WordPress installation has been going to be done. So as we have seen, whenever we have to install like a VLC player, we have to download a file and start clicking on that file, and it will start the installation. Similarly, WordPress is like a software. For that, you have to extract the files and go to codelesspresence.in. So initially we are getting 403. Now let's see what is coming here. So here comes it, the WordPress installation guide. So it is first asking which language currently you are using, since we are in English and we are using English. So let's see, click on this English, next started. So welcome to the WordPress. Before getting started, you need information on the database. So in the first slide we have seen we require a database. Database is very important for WordPress. Without a database, WordPress can't work. So we need a database. So with the help of MySQL database wizard, we have created a database as we have seen in the previous slides. Let's create a database with the help of MySQL database wizard. So here we are WordPress installation. So we have database username, we have password, we have username, password, and database host and table prefix. So now let's see. I will help you out. Our database name is, so I have copied that. So database is this. Let's see, copy and paste. Username is our this. Password is this. Database host, whenever you are hosting a connecting a WordPress to a database, use localhost, because we are our database is hosted on the same machine in a shared hosting, and table prefix is WordPress. Now click on submit. All right, you have made it through this part of installation. WordPress can now communicate with your database, and if you are ready to time now. So we have seen our database has been successfully connected with our WordPress site. So now click on run the installation. Yeah, we have moved one step ahead. So here the WordPress installation is asking few information which is required for creating a site. Please provide the info. Don't worry, you can change things later. So don't worry, we can change those things later. So now the site title. So we have a website of code. Yes, yes. Username. I am taking a username. Don't take easily uh, um, guessable username like admin. Take something like code, like something you can say code admin. Password is has been generated, which is very strong. So we this is not possible to this is not possible for anyone to remember a password kind like this. So let me choose another password. So I am hiding this. So don't show those kind of password, because if a user has those password, he can easily log into your website and hack the website. So now I am creating is which is showing weak. So now let me try with this with another one. Now it's a strong password. Your email I have used gaurav.csc. Search engine discouraged, or no, we don't want this. Now click on install WordPress. Success, and we got a success. WordPress has been installed. Thank you and enjoy. Username is this, password is we have chosen the password. Now click on login. So this is the login page for our WordPress has been successfully installed. So we have achieved one milestone of installing a WordPress. Now let me try to uh, entering my username and password to see how the WordPress admin looks like. So it is code admin, password is, I think I forgot the password. Okay. Yeah, success. So this is how you are going to see your WordPress admin dashboard after successfully installing a WordPress and after successfully done the login into the admin. So this is how the WordPress looks like, admin looks like. So now we are done with the WordPress installation. So guys, the first milestone has been achieved. So now let's see what we are going to do next. WordPress dashboard and overview. We have seen how the WordPress admin looks like. We are going to discuss those things in a later section of this workshop. I will go through the all those things in a little while. Some brief description about things. So now let me escape it and find the dashboard. So this is the admin panel, but we haven't seen how our website is looking into the front end. So let me open my website. Yay, we have got a website. Guys, it's damn beautiful. So here we are seeing hello world, uncategorized, all those things created by this. Now you have your online presence in the market. You can build anything with the help of WordPress. So let me go to the admin dashboard again. So WordPress admin or WordPress has been divided into many categories as you are seeing. So here is a updates section. So which is basically WordPress comes with a lot of individual modules. So it is asking me to update Ask Me anti-spam module. So WordPress, let me give you a brief. WordPress is a combination of multiple plugins, themes, and other kind of software. Let me go to the posts. So post is hello world. So here you can see all your posts. You can create posts, you can delete posts, you can update posts, and all those things. So we have discussed media in our first slide. So WordPress provides us the media management. You can create add new item, you can create files, upload images, and all those things. We have pages in the WordPress. You can create n number of pages like about us, privacy policy, terms and condition, home page, all those things. And we have comments. So let's say you have created a post and you want people to comment on your post. So whenever people comment on your post, the comments will appear here. So you can approve and approve, quick delete, all those things. All the options are available here. After that, and very important is appearance, how your website will look into the front end. So with the help of this, you can change the look and feel and the customization of your this kind of pages. This is the home page. You can customize this page. We'll see those how we can customize the home page in a later section of the workshop. So here are themes. We can download, upload new theme. We can create our theme. So here are plugins. So as I have already told you, there are a lot of plugins available into the market with the help of which you can upload plugin, search plugin, and do your stuff. After that, you have user management. So let's say if I have one of my colleague who is my editor for the website, I can create a user for that so that he can easily manage my website. After that, we have tools, settings. So we have settings here. So here is we here initially we have set codeless presence. Now I want code space less space presence. So tagline is let me say tagline is codeless presence. My website is site address is this and this. So date format here is this. Time zone is UTC. Is there an option of IST? So there are a lot of Indian. So here are Indian Christmas. There are a lot of things available here. You can choose your time zone according to your site or according to your global presence. So these things we let me save this and we have changed the title here. So let me see if the changes have been reflected on site. So here we can see we are seeing a space code space less space presence. So as soon as we changes here, the changes will going to store in a database, and whenever we are accessing from the front end, the changes will come from the database. So guys, we have successfully installed uh, our WordPress, and we have seen the admin panel. So What's the next? Yeah, think about it. Very important slide. Why do we need to launch a website? Can everybody told?
Yes,
We
domain
need,
hosting and HTML pages, I think.
yeah. So basically, we need a domain. We have in a first session we have purchased domain. After that, in the same session, we have purchased the hosting server, and in a third session, we are done with the WordPress and we have our HTML pages. So these are the bare minimum requirement to launch a website for any business which is coming into your mind. So don't hold you back, which is holding you back. So come from the comfort zones, buy a domain, buy a hosting server, install a WordPress, and launch your website and seek and create your online presence so that people will know you have your online presence and your own identity. So guys, this is very interesting. This is going to be very interesting. Day three summary. So let's do some stuff with the before going to the summary part. So let me create a post for you. Here I can add a new, click on add new. I can create a new post. It is going me the tool. Next, 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 get started. Add a title. My first WordPress website. Okay. Welcome to the online world. So you are seeing a rich text editor. We'll discuss this later. So now click on publish. Publish. It is updating. Post published. You can see here whether our post is coming. So here you can see I have created a post, my first website. Welcome to the online world, and we have successfully created our first page for the online presence. So don't worry, guys. We are going to help you further. So it's just an installation. So I hope you have got the proper understanding of how you can install a WordPress and play with it. So day three summary. We have understood WordPress, why WordPress, how WordPress works. We have done with the part of installing WordPress, and so guys, you have gained a lot of understanding today. So I would request you to give a sample quiz for today's workshop. So that will going to help us how the understanding is going to transfer from us to you guys. So let me click on that. It has very simple question. So that will give us the understanding how this is basically a feedback for us. So how people are going to understand our workshop. So yeah, thank you guys. Thanks for joining us today. And if anybody missed the today's session, we are going to post a video soon. So thank you guys. Thank you.